Hey everyone, what's up? I am back to share a little something with you guys, with y'all. However, before getting to the sharing, there is someone I want to talk to you about. She's another content creator. She goes by JK Ultra. Her name is Jennifer Carmody. And she is a Dolores Cannon QHHT practitioner. And, I've been in her monthly class for a year and some months now. And it's pretty cool. You get a lot out of it. And this year, she started in March of this year with a little bit different format, I suppose. She's now gonna start like a 10-month transformation journey. And so this is month 1 that I'm in. We're at the end of it soon. And I mean, technically it's, whatever. I'll stick with this. I'll stick with what I was going to say first. Excuse my brother if you can hear him. So, the first part, stage 1, we are clearing blocks. So, last month in her class, we did a hypnosis where we were bringing up a subconscious loop that's in our life, and we're bringing it up to ask it a few questions and to try, clear it out. The questions, that we're asking it, like, why are you here? Like, what's your role? Or, what do you want me to know? Let me see, I have the questions here. What do you need in order to feel safe? What are you trying to show me? The last question, I think, is, do you want to integrate or do you want to be released? So I'm really excited about this journey that JK is going to take us on. I've already tried the meditation a few times, at least 5 that I can remember. And I want to talk about 2 of the meditations. She calls them hypnosis. And I've done guided meditations on YouTube, and they're like similar to that. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But I'm getting like similar, like I'm meditating, I'm getting into a relaxed state, and then my mind, depending on what the meditation is guiding you on, like my brain or maybe my relaxed state will come up with, because sometimes it's like, picture yourself in some sort of nature, or picture yourself going down or up 10 steps. So, I mean, I'm not 100% sure on hypnosis versus guided meditations. I don't know, man. But they're great. They're amazing. And yeah, they're really cool in like the stuff that you get downloaded or like that you get. And shoot, how did I start that? Oh wait, okay, sure. I want to talk about two I mean, it's the same meditation. It's like this the replay. I've done it like 5 times. And I've done one subconscious loop twice. And that's the one I want to talk about. So the subconscious loop that I want to talk about is playing small in order for others to be comfortable. You know, I want that bullshit to be over with. I mean, you know, like it's not like I'm being, you know, a bad person and I'm like, oh, I don't want other people to see me be a bad person, so I'm gonna play small. It's just, you know, trauma, and with certain trauma, you have to, for your own safety, become small, become invisible in order to survive. So, that's like a subconscious loop. And one of the things, because when we were doing the class, she would sometimes give examples of us or of people having certain subconscious loops and the different settings in which that would play out. So for me, for this particular subconscious loop, I thought of, I mean, I don't want to blast them, but I'll just say two relatives, but one in particular, they've done it the most just because I've been around them a little bit more than the other person. But yeah, with this person, with these two people in particular, like the setting that it was in was where they're like trying to be funny, they're like the center of attention, they're like kind of like a look at me type of vibe. And you know, they're making people laugh and whatnot. And there's been certain times when I've taken like the chance to like come in with like a funny joke, or just come into the conversation and be funny and like make, you know, the same crowd laugh also. And you know, I'm not trying to take anyone's spotlight. I just want to laugh. I want others to have this joke that I have in my mind. Like, I want to give it out there and like, hey, get some more laughs. But when I've done that, I mean, it's happened with other people as well, but it's been more prominent with these two people because they're relatives, so I've been around them a little bit longer than, you know, just strangers or, you know, people out there in the world. But yeah, when I have done that, when I've jumped in and taken up a little bit of space, they'll look at me with this face that says, fuck off. You don't belong. These are my people. I'm the attraction. I'm the entertainer. And it's like, they don't want me there. And it's, I don't know, that's really sad. That's really sad. And, that's made me like, just become small. They obviously don't want me there, but it's like, fuck you, like, bitch, like, my joke is fucking funny. Like, stop being a little fucking bitch and, like, jump in and say something else that's funny. Hello, how about that? Jeez, how fucking about that? Just jump in and say more funny things. Like, I'm not taking anything away from you. I'm adding on. How about you add on as well? I'm getting flustered right now. But anyway, that's the subconscious loop that I was working with. And so let me see. I'm kind of gonna probably gonna share everything that I want to share. Because I haven't really written a script of what I'm gonna say. I mean, I've written down, the day of, or the time that I did the meditation, I wrote down what happened. So, I'm gonna go off of that, I think. This is starting to bother me. I've been wearing it all day today since 10 in the morning. It is probably around 9-ish now. So let me take this beautiful necklace off. All right, then let me start. I'm not gonna, well, you guys will find out, or I'll say more about it as we go. But let me see, where is it? Okay, so, and if y'all have any questions, if I just jumped over something and it went over your head, like, ask me. I'll let you know. Because sometimes, I know what's going on, but I don't know if I, like, say it. So once we went down, did we go down? Yes. Down the steps, we were then instructed to walk into an area of our choosing. And for me, I don't really see. I'm more like sense. I sense things. So sometimes I do get annoyed of, like, what do you see? Make up what's going on around you. And it's like, fuck, I don't fucking, what? But I'm trying. I'm trying not to get upset so much anymore. There's people around me with noise. Give me a sec. I'm gonna pause this because I want to see if you can hear that. Hold on, I'll be back. All right, let's see how far I get into this video. Ooh. I live in a house right now with 4 other people. All right, so I was sensing more than I was seeing. So, first, I was in a vast area. It was kind of like white, and give me a sec again. It was a vast white-ish area, And I could sense there was some sort of structure near me, but I couldn't see it. And since I couldn't see it and I was a little frustrated, I turned my back on it. I was like, fuck this. Let me see if I can see something somewhere else. However, once I turned around, the thought of like my spirit team came to mind. Like, I can't see them, at least not right now. I can't see them, but I know that they're there. So it's like this structure, I can't see it, but it's there. And I mean, I could feel like there was this huge, like some sort of building, a big, huge building, but I didn't see it. I just knew that it was there. So that kind of took away my annoyance for it. I was like, okay, maybe this is like a symbol for my spirit team. So let's see, what do I have here? So then when Miss JK Ultra was like, all right, let's see what comes up for you. Like, what comes up for you? What came up for me was something that looked like an asterisk, except it had a couple, like 2 more lines to it, and it looked like a spark. And that's actually something really significant for me, because a lot of my life, I think, at 5 years old, I became depressed. At 5 years old, these people that are surrounding me blew out my spark. And so I've thought about that for years and years and years. My spark was blown out. Like, I don't have my spark. I don't have my will to live, really, to be a human. My spark. And yeah, this is like what came up for me. And it's not like something that I was like thinking about, like the spark, but like that's what came through. And I was like, whoa, this is actually pretty kind of cool. And so part of that, I was thinking, like, how do I deal with the people around me, because that's a problem for me. And the spark, I mean, not necessarily the spark, but like I got a feeling that was like, nothing matters. Like, these people, like, that doesn't matter right now. Like, what your focus is right now is this spark in front of you. Like, the people thing, just work on that, like in another meditation, in another healing, another session, another, something else right now. The important part is the spark in front of you. And it was a little bit short, the rest of it, but let me see here. So the spark wants to be in like all of me. Like it does want to integrate. And let me see. Like, it doesn't want to be a part of fear. It's not afraid, but it's not like a part of fear. It just wants to be a part of me, but not the fear part. And what it wants is permission to get bigger. Permission to like light me up again. And that actually reminded me again of my spirit guides, where you hear that, for example, the angels are there, but you have to give them your permission to help. You have to say, I need your help. And so that was really nice, like that connection, that the spark wants my permission. And so the last question was like, does it want to be integrated? And it said, yes, of course. I want to be here and I want to shine. So that was super nice. And let me see, what is that? All right, well, see, there's that. And then the second time I did the meditation for the same subconscious loop, let's see. Nothing really came up for like the beginning part, like, or at least I don't remember, or like I didn't write it down. The environment that I was in, but she did say, like, picture a seat for this subconscious loop to come and like sit down on. Or it could be anything as well. It can be an entrance for the subconscious loop to come through. And so for me, what came through was, it's going to be funny, y'all. It's going to be funny. It's going to be odd. But this is what came through. And it is something that, well, I'll let you know. Oh no, my brother, hold on. Okay, we're good. So what came through was my left foot. And so my left foot came and it sat on a comfortable seat. And the seat kind of like grabbed my foot and just held it and made it comfortable, and kind of like, not necessarily massaged it, but like held it firm, and like I could just firmly. Okay, so on to the questions. My left foot wanted me to get to taking up space. Take up space. Move. Make movements. Obviously it wants to stay. It's part of my body. It wants to be my left foot. And it wants to integrate. And so that question, like, do you want to integrate or do you want to be released? It said, I want to be integrated, and the way it was integrating was by dancing, and that was really nice. And so with my left foot, with my left side of the body is, the left side of our bodies is the side that receives, it takes in, and in my life has been hard to do that, just because, well, one, I don't receive, I mean, obviously I get the physical needs met, but I mean, obviously, like, these people, like, they don't want to be embarrassed, like, we don't buy our relative like clothing and a shelter over their head and stuff like that. But when it comes to actually like the important stuff, like mental and emotional and spiritual support, like, I didn't have that. So as a kid, I mean, I was a very intelligent child, but also I am like a child. Like, I don't know everything. I know I'm a pretty smart gal, but But, you know, obviously, like, I'm a fucking kid. Like, hello? So, like, my right side had to take up, like, a lot of space and kind of, always be in alert and be aware and be, you know, ready to not necessarily fight, but fight to stay alive. And so my left side isn't, well, it's me. I'm not used to receiving. So, and then a while back, like a year and a half ago, I was doing another meditation. Well, actually, no, this wasn't a meditation. I woke up like at 2, 3 in the morning, and I had this, I don't want to say voice, but kind of like a voice slash thought come to mind. And it said, oh, you know what? I had just done this really cool meditation, like the day, I don't know if it was the day before, it wasn't that week. I had done this really cool meditation. I think it was a guided meditation with the goddess Isis. And anyway, like the energy of that voice slash thought kind of was like the energy of that meditation. And what that thought said to me, that thought that came in said, I'm going to heal you through your left foot. So it's just really interesting. And then I just recently, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, I did another, it wasn't necessarily a meditation, but it kind of was. Well, it wasn't, but it had like some type of energy. And it just had like the same message, like, you need movement. Well, there was a lot of stuff to it, but yeah, my left foot came in, and it was like this, playing small for other people's comfort. You know, my left foot, my body, like, we're gonna come in, like, it wants to come in and take up space and be itself, but it's not here to be a rude being. Like, fuck that. Like, you could be yourself and not be a fucking bitch. So fuck you. No, not fuck you. But it's upsetting that some people, they just become rude sometimes with like their confidence. It's like, you're just being a douche. You're just being rude. Like, geez, like, that's not what I'm trying to do. And I should do what I want to do. And I'm not gonna hurt anybody while doing it. So I should, I gotta stop playing it small, because I'm this big light, a big spark. Boom. Spark it up, you know what I'm talking about, spark it up. Anyway, spark, big light, big movements, and yeah, it was a really good meditation. I've done a few others, and I'm really excited. Today is what? Today is a Thursday. The next class with Miss JK Ultra is not this Sunday, but the next Sunday, the last Sunday of April. And so I have at least 1 week to keep on doing some of these meditations. I just worked on another subconscious loop today, and really cool stuff came up. So I'm going to work with that for the next few days. I've already done a little bit on it, but anyway, yeah, so it's really cool. So this first month was about breaking the cycles. Next month is kind of about the foundation. What kind of person do you want to be? So that meditation should be a lot of fun. So I'm super excited, you guys. Not you guys, everyone. Everyone, I'm super excited about it. And I'm super excited to come back on and keep sharing. And I would love it if, if you guys want to chit chat about anything, let me know. Bye.